I would normally avoid this sort of thing, but on this night, we were connected because Obama became the first nigga president. So I looked at him, he looked at me, we locked eyes. I don't know him, but I walked straight to him and I embraced him. Real nigga hug.
You don't want to have a coke baby that comes out and rips his own umbilical cord and starts crying and crying about plans they have for the future. Then at 4 o'clock in the morning, this baby is freestyle crying, and none of it rhymes. Baby want to rap about selling bricks. You ain't never seen no brick, baby.
That was up here deep throating this mic, honey.
I like these pandemic shows because the audience is finally as depressed as the comedians are. Welcome. Just kidding. We still have sex. But no kissing and only from behind. We take the pandemic really seriously.
Recently, I went out with a guy who felt the need to tell me that he could suck his own dick. I was extremely relieved.
So if you need reefers, if you need edibles, reefers. I only use old school terms for weed. Grass. If you need grass, Mike, that's what you smoke. You smoke grass. I can tell. Yes, yes. Welcome to Lifted Laughs. Make some noise. Come on, guys. Please make some noise. That is from the past. That was the past. How'd you do that? How'd you put the past on there? I like that. You just did that for today for the first time? That was tremendous. You brought champagne, Brock? Gonna pop that bitch on stage? Come on stage. Come on stage. Okay, yeah, to start the show off. You got to come every time, though. You got to come every time from now. Okay. Hey, guys. Thank you guys so much for coming. This is Lifted Laughs. Make some noise for yourselves, please. Please, thank you so much for being here. I am Kevin Lance Murray. I'm your host. Our resident alcoholic, Brock, has brought us some... Okay. Wife of the alcoholic has brought us some champagne. There's nothing wrong with alcohol, but I took a month off of alcohol. I do it sometimes in January, so I feel like better than, I feel better than people now because I don't drink until like, what's it, like 8 days? Okay, cool. Why don't you come on stage, Brock? Here we go.
Hello. How we doing, everybody? How we doing, Listen Vision?
This is the inauguration episode, so we're going to commemorate the inaugural by popping a bottle of champagne. Ready? 1, 2. So just me counting? Okay. 3. Yay! Oh my God, that's great. Go ahead and hand that out to your wife and for yourself, because obviously it's not enough for everyone. Champagne, that's only 4 glasses, right? Christine, how many cups are in a bottle of champagne usually? Yes, you just have the big straw. Take it to the face. Oh God, it's such a wonderful time to be alive. Everything is so chill and like regular, and we're all hanging out and able to spend time with our friends and family and hang out with our loved ones and elders. It's an amazing time to be alive. I'm so happy to be alive. In fact, the opposite is true. You all are literally risking your lives being here, so make some noise for yourselves because you're gonna die. You're gonna die. Everyone's gonna die. And I'd like to send a big shout out to the star of the week. Who was the star of the week this week? Joe Biden, right? Joe Biden, the star of the week. What do you guys think? Is he going to make it through the 4 years? It doesn't look good. He cannot speak. He cannot finish sentences. He cannot really count. I'm very concerned about him. And Kamala reminds me of my aunt. You know that aunt? Everybody got that aunt that's too smart. That one aunt that you like kind of want to fuck, but you can't because it's your aunt. You know that aunt that became a vegetarian back in the 80s when that first came out? You know that aunt. Everybody got that sexy aunt that's like not a day over 68, but looks 59. You know that sexy? Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I thought the highlight and the hot person of the week was actually Bernie Sanders. Did anyone see Bernie and his sexy Vermont mittens? Did anyone see him looking also like an aunt that didn't want to be at the family function? Did you see Bernie at the inauguration? Christine, did you see Bernie? He looked good, but he looked upset a little bit, like maybe he thought he should be up on the stage. Maybe he didn't really want to be there. Maybe he felt like this could have been male. Maybe he was not comfortable. At the same time, I know a lot of people here may have supported Bernie when he was running. Any Bernie bros here? Jamal, no? You were never Bernie bro? Brock, you were Bernie Bria? You know, I fuck with Bernie, but Bernie, man, we all knew he couldn't be president, right? Not because he's old as shit. It's not because he's old as shit. It's he is too Jewy. No, I don't mean he's too Jewish. I'm no anti-Semite. I love Semites. In fact, I got my 3rd circumcision last week, no epidural. I love Semites, okay? I'm not talking about Jewish. I mean Jewy. He is a caricature of himself. He's caught in a constant shrug. He looks like he's impersonating Larry David, impersonating himself. His shit is fucked up. And every time I look at him, I think he's going to say 99% of my neck is controlled by 2% of my shoulders. That didn't work out mathematically, but you get the idea. I love you guys. We're going to get this show started because Christine has better shit to do. She sent me a message today. She was like, listen, like, I'll do your little show or whatever, but I got to go up early because I got other better shit to do. Remember when you said that in that voice? That was tremendous. That sounds just like you. So we're going to make some noise for our first comic of the night, the very funny Miss Christine O'Day.
Hello, hi guys. Oh my gosh. I like this nice addition right here, this fancy velvet rope. This wasn't here the last time. It's really important that you separate the talent from the talent that's going to go up 5 minutes from now. Nice separation. We had kind of a weird start to the year, I feel. This was, I don't remember, like a couple weeks ago or something, the coup or whatever they call it. That was a really hard week for me because I had to find out that you don't pronounce the P in coup. That was a really rude way. I was going up to my friends being like, oh my God, what a coup. They all were like, oh my God, what do you do? I was like, coup, there it is. I thought I was being clever, you know? But yeah, I found out that if you pronounce it coop, people will think that you were a part of it. Be like, where were you on Wednesday? Oh, I remember that laugh. That one's the worst. That sarcastic shit. I knew I should have asked to go early on this show. You're going to be doing that every 5 seconds. No, I appreciate it. I don't know. I thought that whole thing was kind of nuts. I feel like the coup, that's like what happens when like dudes on Reddit prepare for a zombie apocalypse that never happens. This is just like a bunch of dudes being like, oh my God, I have so many sharpened sticks. I have a Minotaur costume. Where am I going to wear this? He was my favorite. I liked the guy with the horns. I was like, oh my God, Mr. Tumnus is like walling out right now. I don't know if you guys like the Lion. We got a fan of Lion the Witch and the Wardrobe in the house. Now, I don't know if you guys read that, but they for sure do. They're like, fuck yeah, Jesus is a lion and the devil is a woman, or whatever that book had. I don't know. I thought that whole thing was kind of nuts. People were talking about like how much damage was done to the Capitol. I think it would have been way worse if all those dudes brought their sword collections, which those motherfuckers have. I really felt for those dudes. I did. I was also sad that the Renaissance Fair got canceled. It all manifests in different ways. I don't know. Did you guys, did anyone else watch the video of that woman die? Did you? I watched it a couple times. That Ashley Babbitt bitch, I watched that a couple times. I saw her go down. I liked her because like she went down after being shot the way I do when I've had one too many, you know, like I'm like a little conflicted because she is a Nazi, but she's also like kind of my spirit animal. You know, like both her and I go down after a shot. You know, we really felt each. I was feeling her because it was like I also ruin parties by going too hard and then needing to lie down. You know, like you guys are uncomfortable with the death of a Nazi. Should I remind you? She was a Nazi. It's okay to laugh that she died. I don't know the rules, but I'm just making them up as I go. I liked her because I read in an interview this guy later who was next to her when she got shot. He said that her last words were, "Give me a second. I'm going to be fine. I just need to lay down for a second." It was a little bit more than a second, because she died. That tickled me. I liked her. I feel like that's the tone that a white woman would take when trying to overthrow the government. She'd be like, "I'm fine. Just give me a second. I want to overthrow the government a little later, but it's all fine. I'm going to overthrow the government just a little bit. I was good this week. I don't know. I've been trying to party a little bit less recently. I realized that I had spent $500 in one night on cocaine. Thank you for the support. I also was impressed by myself. A lot of people don't respond that way to this joke, and I wish they would, because I was pretty proud. But I don't know. I found out that is apparently too much. But I looked back on it and I was like, oh my God, that's awful. Like, that's PS5 money right there. Like, I should have. I feel like you really know that you're fucking up your life when you can measure the amount that you spend on drugs in the form of like electronics, going up to your friend in the beginning of the night, being like, what are you feeling like doing? Like Nintendo Switch, PS5, be like, nah, I'm going to get lit. Fucking iPhone 12, like the regular one, not the Pro. I'm not trying to die here. I've been trying to get out there a little more. I don't know if any ladies here love dick more than they love their grandmother, but I certainly do. So I've been going out on dates. Nana's very happy for me, by the way. She's smiling down on us from heaven. I've been wanting to go on more dates because I'm actually sort of like late in the game in terms of having sex. I had vaginal intercourse for the first time only a year ago. I was in my 20s. Thank you. It was awful. It was bad. I hadn't been so disappointed by something since I was a kid, and I had Cookie Crisp for the first time. I don't know if you guys had Cookie Crisp, but that shit was awful. Losing your virginity as a woman is a lot like having Cookie Crisp, because it's like, this is not as good as I thought it would be, and there's something in my mouth that tastes like dick, You press that just a second too early, but I'm going to pretend that it was one of those audiences that are like on board with the premise, like, oh, they're so down, and it's not just you randomly pressing that in like different intervals. I don't know. I've been trying to have more sex, and I'm like kind of embarrassed by like how bad I am at dating, because I technically have like a wider pool to choose from because I find women attractive. I don't identify as bisexual because I don't have a Tumblr account. And that's a pretty big part of it. But I do find women attractive. It's weird when you're a woman who finds someone attractive, because you get in these like little weird like moods. Like for instance, I would never change my physical appearance to live up to the standards that are set for women. But on the other hand, I would like never fuck a girl who looked like me. Gross. Like, I don't work out. Who do I think I am, thinking that I could have me? Disgusting. I don't know if you guys ever do that. You ever play Smash or Pass in the mirror? No. I think it's fun. It's a fun activity to do. Dudes will always say shit like, oh, dude, drink till she's hot. I drink till I'm hot. Like, every time I want to masturbate. It is exhausting. But I do it because it's on my Google Calendar, and I'm all about my schedules. I don't know. I like will stumble drunkenly into the bathroom mirror and be like, hey, hot stuff, poop here often. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm such a charmer. Thank you. I poop here every day. So adorable. I don't know. Being a woman attracted to women creates like a weird form of feminism too, because it's like, on the one hand, I'm down for all the traditional parts of feminism, equal pay, all the other stuff that's a downer, but like, I'm also like pushing real hard for happy ending masseuses to cater more to ladies, because sex work is real work, but you're not really working, so you got to get a girl off, right, dudes? Thank you. Perfectly timed. I don't know. I've been trying to fix myself a little bit. I've been trying to like, I don't know. I fix my skin. My skin's a little weird. I'm trying to get rid of my acne, but I will kind of like, there are aspects of acne that I'll miss, like getting to pop it, because I feel like as a woman, like popping is the closest I'm ever going to feel to like what it's like to like bust a nut, like going up to like my bros later and be like, dude, I just got my mirror pregnant. That's the doesn't matter. It's right. The crowd likes it. I'm done now. Bye.
Yeah. Keep it going for Christine O'Day. We're going to keep this light skin party going with the next comic. Very funny motherfucker. Make some noise for Brock Snyder.
Yes, Listen Studios. How we doing tonight? Awesome. You know, I got dudes in the back. What's up, my engineer, broski? There's an engineer in the back who I thought was a comic, and I gave him a beer. So there we go. Christine O'Day, see you later, man. Good luck with your next meetup from back pages. Oh, awkward. She left the room. It doesn't matter. This is recorded, right? Okay. I don't know who's laughing at that. Anyway, guys, I am super glad to be here. Not only because I brought a bottle of champagne. My wife and I are sufficiently been drinking tonight. She's wearing a jacket, which if she stood still, she'd look like a cucumber from Chernobyl. Okay, I got 3 actual laughs there. She got it offline. I believe it's from Cambodia. And look, so is this. Okay, $38. Listen Vision Studios, come on out. Okay, and I love coming and doing shows at Listen Vision Studios because, like, you know, we're having a great show downstairs. I'm entertaining people down here, and just like my old apartment I used to live in, there's also someone selling weed upstairs. Like, it's just like, it makes sense. Great prices. Come on down. Get lifted. So like I said earlier, I do have a wife. She exists. She is live. She is alive right now in case the FBI asks. That was a black dude's laugh. I don't know if they even have that button. That was a KLM laugh. Oh, there's someone at the door. Let's see. Is it Santa Claus? Let's see who it is. It is. What's up, guys? I just need to see some ID before you come in. No, I'm just kidding. Get the fuck out of here. I just got to pat down this last guy. What's up, dude? I just got to pat you down. All right. There's no room at the inn. Dude, Cambodian t-shirt, $38. Come on down, bro. Come on. Where are you guys going? I didn't even know that door went anywhere. I thought that was a wine cellar. White people, am I right? Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, now that I'm married, a lot of people ask me a very similar question all the time when I say that. I'm like, hey, I'm married. I'm like, oh, now that you're married, when are you going to have a kid? Yeah, when are you going to have a kid? Like, why would I have a kid right now? What's up, ladies? Do you guys have kids? Oh, I don't like this joke. Keep going. Keep going. Do you guys have kids? Yeah, but you can be pregnant tonight. Jelani. Jelani's got that big dick, but with he's got that big dick with a lisp energy. It'll still get you pregnant if you wanted to. Can you guys stop interrupting my fucking comedy show? Okay, I'm trying to have a good time. KLM, what's going on? Okay, are we good? Thank you. Miss, what are your kids' name? What kid do you like the best? Tell me your favorite child. No one's listening except for everyone online. They're never going to see it. Which is your favorite?
I don't have a favorite.
Okay, which one did you have first?
My daughter.
Okay, what name?
Jay.
Okay, and what's her spirit animal?
Don't ask me.
Oh, what? Her mother, someone said. Yo, mama. What's your spirit animal? Yo, mom. That's the only time that's a good answer. Anyway, you're wearing a Tommy Hilfiger hat. You're super cool with me. Do you want to pat me down? I know you guys just came in. Okay, I'll take that as a no, because she said no. Downstairs is where the party is in the wine cellar. The password is Boom Shaka. Tony Woods is not down there. Are we having fun yet? What is happening? Anyway, back to my joke structure I'm trying to convey here. A lot of people are like, oh, are you going to have a kid yet now that you're married? And the answer is no, we're not going to have a kid yet. I'm literally standing in line to buy weed upstairs at Elevation Studios. Why would you ask me that? And that's the thing. Like, if I did have a kid, right? If I did have a son, my name is Brock. I'd have to name him Brock as well, right? So his name must be Brock Jr. And they're like, hit kids in his class like, yo, your fucking name is Brock Jr.? Who is Brock the First? And like, well, I didn't really get to know my dad because he killed himself after a comedy show that didn't go well at Listen Vision Studios one night. Okay, and that's crazy, right? And then Brock Jr. has a son, and what's his name? Brock Jr. or Brock the Third. And everyone in his class is like, dude, your fucking name is Brock Snyder the Third. Who the fuck is Brock the First? And he's like, well, I never really Got to know my grandfather because he killed himself after a comedy show that didn't go well at Listen Vision Studios. Am I right, Whitey? I can get racist because he's not alive. Or her, whatever you are. Anyway. Moral of the story is a lot of people like, and here we go. I've known these comedians forever. You guys have seen me all over the place, and I have gotten married. Somehow I went online and found someone with low enough standards to fucking fall in love with me, bro. And guess what? You can laugh. That's how online dating works. If you have low enough standards, you will find someone on an internet chat room to love you. Bryce. And a lot of people ask me, Brock, now that you're married, you're a pretty crazy guy. We've known you through many years. We've come to a lot of after parties at your house. How do you keep it good with your wife? And the answer is, I go down on my wife all the fucking time. Anyone else? No one, dude. You don't even know what that means, bro. Go to spring break, you piece of shit. But in all reality, like, that's the thing. Like, when I go down on my wife, my secret is I don't come up for air. Like, clap it up if you've gone down on a chick within the last month. Jelani, you walked in here with your lady. What's going on, dude? Do you not know how to clap, dude? That is the worst fucking golf clap I've ever heard. I'm sure the going down edge was just as fun. Yeah, right. What was it, our fucking birthday? Pass. Okay? Yeah, because usually that's the answer. Like, when's the last time you went down to your lady? Her birthday? Wrong fucking answer, bro. Should be every day. Okay? And when I go down on my wife, okay, I gotta adjust the fucking sensors on that bitch, okay? I go down on my wife, and we gotta turn the fucking volume up. Extra bass, extra mid-R, whatever the fuck that means. Hard R is what I'm into. I don't know about you guys. It's a sex joke, you piece of shit. Anyway, when I go down on my wife, I don't come up for air, okay? I go down there, I've got a fucking scuba tank strapped on my back, baby. Four corners entertainment. I'm here to make it rock. Shameless plug. Sorry, I guess it didn't work. When I go down on my wife, folks, I'm like a goddamn Chilean miner stuck in a cave. I'm like down there, like, I'm like digging, like, yo necesito air. I'm digging. I'm like, oh, is that it? Is that the clit? No, that's the asshole. You found the wrong hole. Your mother will tell you about this one day, I promise you. I don't really know how to end this. I like, honestly, a lot of dudes can't stand up. They've got boners right now. This chick is like bobbing her foot like, KLM hasn't gone down on me since my birthday 2 years ago. That's a problem. With that being said, guys, if I have one thing else to tell you, it is please go online, find someone to love you as low enough standards, and I hope it's not a 53-year-old man from New Jersey. Guys, I'm Brock Snyder. Give it up for Kevin Lance Murray! Woo! Woo!
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Bring that energy level up. The greatest thing was looking at your wife's face while you're performing. The whole time she was saying, pull him off the stage, get him off the stage, pull him off the stage. And then she was looking at the stage like, and I loved it. Thank you so much. Make some noise for Brock Snyder. Next comic coming to the stage, very funny man. He hosts a lot of shows around town when you're allowed to have shows. Make some noise for Jelani JJ Wills.
Keep it going for Kevin. What's going on, Listen Vision? Make some noise. That's dope, man. I couldn't hear y'all, but that's nice. How y'all doing? Y'all all right? Y'all all right? It's nice here, man. We got a mannequin here. Mannequin's the only person here wearing a mask. That's crazy. Mannequin's face. Y'all can't see it. I look nice on screen. Clap it up for our DJ. Yeah. He ain't put no sound effects on that or nothing. I gotta wait for it to get warmed up. Y'all, I was on my way here, and I was walking past the liquor store, and there were some kids out front, and they're asking me to buy them beer. I want y'all to know I thought about it for a second, and I did not buy them beer. I bought them Jameson, right? You're gonna get fucked up, you might as well do it right. I want y'all to know I tell that joke differently depending on the crowd. Sometimes I say Jameson, and sometimes I say Hennessy. It was close, I counted. I got real laugh and fake laughs. This is dope. Put this on my YouTube page, man. So I see some couples here. Who's dating out there? Clap it up for us dating. We're dating out here. The people who aren't clapping aren't dating. They just gave up. I want to pan the camera over to them. No, it's hard, man, dating in your 30s, man. It's a lot like riding a bus, and everybody has a seat but you. You know what I'm saying? And you get on the bus and you're trying to find a seat, and you finally find a seat, and then you realize why it's empty, like it's broken or it's sticky or it won't stop texting his ex. My girlfriend hates that joke. No, she's real. She's real. No, it's hard, man, because I was dating in D.C. People ask you all these deep-ass questions. This one girl asked me, what drives you? And I was like, usually a guy named Mohammed. I take Uber. Right? I like that one too, man. I like that one too. Take this jacket off, man. That's what the professionals do. They take their jackets off, you know. They take their jackets off on stage and they hang them up. Professionals usually have drug problems and they're overweight, but there we go. Sorry. I don't have either of those. I'm just hot for no reason. Sweating, standing still. The Joker soundtrack, man. This is somebody bombing while I'm bombing. That's meta right there. Anyway, clap it up for me, y'all. I'm an essential worker. Clap it up. We got any essential workers out there? Oh, y'all all got money? That's cool. It's hard, man. Being an essential worker, it's a lot like being a woman, you know? Like, listen, people don't always listen to you. You're underpaid, and you're always arguing with people to wear protection. Hold on. We're gonna edit that shit out, man, because that can we edit that out? All right. You guys smoke weed? This is a weed show, man. I ain't the feds, I ain't the police. I like smoking weed, man, but you gotta be careful when you smoke weed because it makes some people uncomfortable, right? Like I was at my house, I was getting ready to smoke weed, and my friend Vaughn was there. He's like, "Hey, man, can you not do it in front of me? It makes me uncomfortable." And I was like, "Well, you're being a little bitch." But I told him, I was like, "Man, you're being a hypocrite because he did drugs in front of me earlier." Yeah, he shot up in front of me. He called it insulin, but it made me very uncomfortable. That was a diabetic joke. I'm killing it, man. Oh, man. What else is going on, man? Did y'all watch the inauguration the other day? What is that? Y'all Trump supporters? What's going on? I like the inauguration, man. It's pretty dope. Kamala Harris, the next vice president. That's pretty impressive. Clap it up for that. The black women right from Howard University across the street. Yeah. It's dope, bro. You excited? You see it? I'm breaking the third wall, man. There's like 25 people. They're all laughing right now. Is this live right now? Is this live? It's live. We can't edit this out or nothing, huh? Can't chop this up, make it look like I'm having a good set. You can't just chop it up. Just chop it. Chop it right here. Okay. Damn, that's old, man. That's an old reference. That's a gong reference, man. These people too young to get that reference. Nobody gets the gong. Hey, the whistling, that's good. We don't objectify women anymore. We can't whistle. That's canceled. That's canceled. Clap it up for me, y'all. I just moved out of my mom's basement. Yeah. Now I live in my grandma's basement. It's nicer lighting, man. You know what I'm saying? I had to get a new job, man, because I'm paying rent now. I'm doing Uber Eats. Y'all know about Uber Eats? Yeah, Uber Eats is tough, man, because people are usually disappointed by it, right? Like I was dropping this one lady's food off the other day, and this is what she said to me. She's like, I didn't know you're going on a bike. I was like, ma'am, I'm 33 years old. I didn't know I was going to be on a bike either. It was a surprise to me, too. Took a wrong turn getting here, took a wrong turn in life. I like this DJ, man. Clap it up for your DJ back there. Oh, that's you? Okay. I just thought it was the dude in the sound booth who looks like a DJ. That's going on. Let me do some crowd work. How you doing, man? You enjoying the show so far? Are you dating anybody? You're in a relationship? Oh yeah. I seen you on the Facebook. That's you in the Redskins jersey. That's you. Okay. Sorry, I'm breaking the third wall. Just trying to connect with my audience here. Okay. It's a bunch of mannequins, but we're not doing no Black Beatles challenge. Y'all remember that? Oh, goodness, freeze. I wish I could unpause those sets. Y'all niggas is stuck. Black Beetle, y'all are frozen for me. Should do that Crip Walk challenge instead. Y'all TikToking? Is a TikTok crowd? Nah? No? Too old? Okay. Is that Twisted Tea? That would be pretty ironic, a white person drinking Twisted Tea. Like, damn, like you Rachel Dolezal. That's like the opposite of Twisted Tea. It's like one of those triple IPAs. All right, get the jokes ready. I was just warming up, you know what I'm saying? You giving me the light now? We gotta chop that out. Chop the light out, okay? And go back to me laughing, and then... Oh, man. I want to get out here on a positive note. So let's talk about the police. Y'all fuck with the police? Listen, I'm cool with the police. You know what I'm saying? I just wish we could talk about the... Oh, I never heard the boo sound effect. This thing just give me every single sound effect on the DJ board. Like, I'm gonna tell the joke anyway. Listen. Hey, Kylie, you in the front row? I can hear you. Just dressed up like a highlighter. You stand out. I get it. Highlight the moment. I'm still getting paid in weed, right, Kevin? Kevin, like you getting a roach now, nigga. You ain't getting a full J. What was I saying? Oh, police. I'm cool with the police, man. I just wish we could talk about the police the same way we talk about dogs. You know, not a derogatory way. Just like, yo, is that your police officer? Is he friendly? Is he a good cop? Oh, y'all gonna talk during my police joke? You gotta chop that up, Kevin. You gotta chop. There you go. Hey, y'all, I'm Jelani Wills. Keep it going for your host, Kevin Lance Murray.
Yes. Make some noise for Jelani JJ Wills. Fantastic work, Mr. Wills. We appreciate you. And you appreciate us. This next comic coming to the stage, very funny man. He comes all the way from Austin, then back to DC, then Austin, then DC again. Make some noise for Mr. James Carrigan.
Oh man, it's weird people here. Should I wear my mask during this or no? I don't know what the rules are anymore. What are the rules for wearing masks? My body, my choice. Okay. Those people that stormed the Capitol, they said that too. I feel like my dick is like Colin Kaepernick's arm. It's like it used to be really great and active for so long that people don't even know anymore. I'm not smoking weed right now because I'm trying to get a job so I can buy money to get money to buy weed. But I love watching weed documentaries. It's one of my favorite things to do. But when you're not smoking weed, it's kind of painful. You're just like, oh man, that looks tasty. Man, that Reagan was a real piece of shit. Oh, I didn't know Snoop Dogg was in this. It's kind of like watching Martha Stewart when you're on a low-carb diet. You're just like, oh man, that looks tasty. Man, that Martha Stewart was a real piece of shit. Oh, I didn't know Snoop Dogg was in this. I think that people in interracial relationships are doing the Lord's work. I also think that spiders are doing the Lord's work. Pretty much anyone or anything that terrifies my aunt is doing the Lord's work. There it is. There's a laugh at a joke I wrote 4 years ago because I'm so goddamn rusty. Jesus Christ. I'm rustier than a fucking school shooter on a Zoom meeting. Jesus fucking God. I think that not wearing a mask inside someone's house is a lot like having unprotected sex. It's like, you know, you're not supposed to do it, but then when you're already inside, you might as well be comfortable. That's how I feel. You always notice when you're in the grocery store or something, you notice all the people that are like really nasty because the people, you know, that the people that give you dirty looks for wearing a mask in a store or something like are the same people that give you weird looks when you pull out a condom in the grocery store. They say it's like riding a bike, but it's nothing like riding a fucking bike. Jesus God. Oh my God. It's been how long has it been? Everyone that's performing, how long has it been since you performed? Are people performing regularly in front of people? Oh Jesus, fuck you. Fuck you. Look at this big dick over here talking about fucking been on stage. Been on fucking stage last week. God damn, it's been Halloween and I bombed there too. Very great. Just keep it going. Just keep it going. I had someone tell me that a woman tell me that she just wanted to be treated like a person. And I agree with that. But also at the same time, people don't treat people like people. But I think she meant she wanted to be treated like a rich, white, landowning male. So I challenged her to a duel. And then I took her property. That's how that works. That's how that works. I have trouble talking to women in Spanish. I do speak a bit of Spanish, but sometimes I mess it up. Sometimes you want to be cool at a bar or a place that sells weed like this, but not like this. Not here. Well, fuck that. I'm trying to be cool. It's not working. You want to be cool at a bar and go up to a woman and be like, hey, do you want to drink? ¿Quieres una bebida? What I say is, ¿Quieres un bebé? Oh, no. And if you don't know what that means, apparently it means, do you want to do cocaine in the bathroom? All right, that's not what it means, but that's what happened. And now I have a drug problem and a daughter. I have nothing against Instagram models. I have nothing against Instagram models. If I could take pictures of my ass in anime costumes, I'd do it. To make some money, I would do that shit. But I can't stand dudes that will have to message the Instagram models on their page. Like, we all get it, dude. We all know she's beautiful. That's why we're here. That's why we're here. You don't need to tell us how it is. There's some dudes that are so sad that they'll message these women and be like, hey, I didn't know you were going to be in Baltimore this weekend. I would have invited you to my crab feast that my family was having. It's like, no one wants to come to your fucking crab boil, you piece of shit. I couldn't explain. You know what? I'm just going to get the fuck out of here. Oh, am I leaving? I don't know. But it's like saying messaging an Instagram model is like waving to an airplane pilot when they're 1,000, 2,000 feet in the fucking air. Just be like, hey, pilot, I like your wings. And then the pilot just like, oh, look, there's someone in Arizona. Might as well give them a thumbs up. But then they find out that person that messaged them was Drake. And they're like, oh, Drake, we got to go a bit lower. Show Drake my wings. Think we don't know about that? That pilot is 15 years old. All right, guys, thank you so much. My name is James.
Yeah, keep it going for James Carrigan. What a show. There's so much action happening in this room. Just a quick announcement. There is no reefer smoking inside this building or inside this room specifically. There is a smoking room upstairs that is closed. It's closed, so that's for future reference more so. So don't smoke weed in here. Smoke weed outside. We encourage you to buy weed and to have weed, but don't smoke it. If you have a vape pen, vape away. Vape the night away, but don't smoke. This next comic coming to the stage, he wasn't the one smoking. It was actually Brock. Okay. I'm snitching. He's a very funny man. Make some noise for the very funny Jamal Russell.
Hello. Hey, peoples. All right, let's get this over with. We're going to do this thing in front of people. Holidays just finished. I finished playing my favorite holiday game, which is called Hood Trash Roulette. Anybody ever played Hood Trash Roulette out there? Right? If you grow up in the hood, you can't play the same holiday Christmas games. You know, I got the Christmas box. You got a nice little TV or PlayStation 5 or something. right? When you get rid of the box, you go put it in your neighbor's trash can so the crackheads can rob them. You know what I mean? I was like, I ain't get the PS5. Ethel Brown got the PS5. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't me, nigga. Ain't me. Shit, fuck that. I ain't trying to get robbed out here, man. Start getting rid of some of my friends during 2020. It was a probable time. It was a hard time, you know. Not talking to my grandma no more. She was one of my friends I got rid of during 2020. I had to get rid of her. I found out she was talking shit about me behind my back. So, you know, I had to X that bitch out. You know what I'm talking about? I went to the nursing home. And she introduced me to some of her friends, right? And if you go to a nursing home or you with your grandkids or your grandma, they do that weird grandparent show and tell, right? Like they read off your stats like a prize pony, you know? I went in there and they was like, this is my grandbaby Jamal. They had no idea who I was. And then she was like, oh, he's went to culinary art school? Nothing. The comedian? Nothing, right? So, all right, grandma, I'm about to leave. As soon as I'm about to leave, one old dude stands up and he was like, oh, I know you. You that nigga that lost his virginity at 24. I'm like, God damn it, grandma. Why'd you have to tell him that? She's like, I was beating him at bingo. I had to tell him something. You could tell him anything else, bitch. Anything. It's just me, man. She married a crazy man. My granddad's crazy. He owns a machete in every room of the house, right? I had intrigued. So I asked him, Granddad, why do you own a machete in every room of the house? He said he wants to be prepared. So when a robber comes in, he can grab the machete and slash off the hand with the weapon in it, right? I was like, that's cool, Dad. But how many times have you actually had to do this, right? He looks at me and says 22. Right? I was like, it's like 22 fucking times. You know, you babysat me here. You got robbed 22 fucking times. You know what? I had to calm down because the real question is, what the fuck did you do with these hands? Just in the house somewhere, just random hands with guns tied to them. Just 22 hands. All right, great. That's good times, man. I missed toxic masculinity. Remember that time, right? That was fun, right? When being a man was the excuse of all, the only excuse you needed, right? Be a man, right? That's what my dad used to tell me, right? I still go by that motto, be a man, you know what I mean? I went ice skating the other day. I fell because I'm not good at it, right? People tried to help me up. I was smacking their hand away. Took me 45 minutes to get the fuck up, right? But I felt proud because I was being a man, you know what I mean? Y'all never did that shit? You know, ice skating, man. And then, it's great. Okay, cool. You know, I missed the manly grunt, right? That was a form of communication, the manly grunt, right? They don't accept that anymore. And you had a no good rotten day, right? And somebody comes and talks to you like, oh, how was your day? You just give them that and you just walk the fuck off, right? Can't do that anymore, you know? I was chilling at work and I had my office door closed. One of my employees come in there. She was like, "Oh, how was your day, Jamal?" I said, She's like, "Well, let's talk about it." Like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. I said, Okay. Thank you. That was it's a good laughter I got right there, man. It's fine, man. Pandemic did bring something new, you know. I finally got into one of those relationship things, as people call those things, you know. One of those relationship things, you know. It's great. Sometimes it's all right. I realize you got to have a car to be in a good relationship. Not because you need to go places, but your maneuvers are limited, you know? Like I can't hit the storm out with no car, right? Like it's not sexy to storm out and got to sit on her porch and wait for an Uber, you know what I mean? That's great. All right. Recently in a relationship, she did storm out. So I had to do the chase down, but I didn't have no car. I had to do the chase down. I'm in my room. She stormed out. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to go get this girl because I love her. You can't put a price on love, which is true. I can't put a price on love, but Uber can. You know what I mean? So I was sitting in there. I looked at the Uber prices and it said $94 to get to her house. I was like, I don't love her that much, bitch. Yeah. She don't call me in the morning. This shit is over. I'm more like a $33 round trip type of love. You know what I mean? All right, cool. No lovers in the house. All right. I wrote that just for myself and this stage. All right, great. What else is happening in my life, man? You know? Had a good life so far. I'm living a normal life, you know, very simple life in my life, you know. Oh, okay, thank you. What else is happening, man? COVID did one of my favorite things that happened outside of COVID, during COVID, is that they started doing those sales where they say you can get up to 50% off, right? Because that's a damn lie. You never get the full 50% off, you know. You get 25, 30, maybe 10, but you buy the shit anyway because you drove all the way out there. And you convince yourself that something is better than nothing, right? I said, this is a good ass idea. I'm gonna start using this in my sex life, right? I'll be hitting on a girl. You know what, girl? I can get up to 10 inches. She come over, I whip it out. I said, I thought you said 10 inches. Like, now, bitch, I said up to 10 inches. That's anywhere from 0 to 10. Today's a 6, could have been a 3. It's a great deal. All right. That was a good one, man. That was a classic, you know. I'm a grown man. I refuse to call other grown men by their nicknames. Any other grown men do that shit, right? Call other grown men by their nickname. Like if your name's like Tasmania, I can call you Taz. That's okay. But if your name's not abbreviated to something, I'm not calling another grown man by his nickname. And I hate those grown men who introduce you by their nickname. Like, hey, I'm Nathaniel. People call me Knight Rider. But bitch, I'm not calling you Knight Rider, nigga. I'm calling you Nathaniel, you know? Okay, that's great. KLM laughed at that one, so I get booked again eventually. What else happened on in my life, man? It's a great life I've been living, you know. They have a fucked up family, as you tell from my grandma, who I'm not talking to, and my granddad, you know. They had a son, which is my dad. He's a great man, pretty stupid, you know. Country of shit, you know. You know what I mean? Country of shit, which is now black slang for he's stupid, you know? It is, right? My dad once called me in college and said, Jamal, what year is it in Venezuela? I was like, I'm pretty sure it's the same year, Dad. You know? My mom is mean. She got that weird black mom science, right? Like the science don't add up, but you learn a lesson, you know? Like I was in the grocery store, I saw my friend Sean, who had vitiligo, which means you got half black skin, half white skin, right? I said, Mom, why does Sean look like this? Because he got a black mom and a white daddy, and that's how they turn out? She looked at me and said, no, boy, Sean fucked up. Sean didn't want to listen to his mother. So she smacked the black off his fucking ass. I was like, all right. That's not what we learned in science class. Doesn't add up. But I learned not to steal that day. It was cool. It was great, man. You guys have been lovely. I think I've been up here for a while. Okay. Okay, there's the light. Finally, I can stop sweating. Would I get out of here on, man? I don't know. I'm a young man doing a lot of young man shit. But I don't trust my GPS, right? I don't fuck with it anymore. You know what I mean? Tried to kill me one time, so that's why I don't fuck with it anymore, you know? Like I'm traveling to Virginia. It said, I can save you 5 minutes on your route, right? So I automatically click it. As soon as I click it, it said in the next 2 miles, take the next exit to Lynchburg, right? I instantly thought, nah! So I took the next exit to Garrisonville, which is 17 minutes slower, right? As soon as I passed the Lynchburg exit, I swear I saw a homemade sign that said, good choice, my nigga. Okay. That was fun. That was fun and hot, and I'm ready to go. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Yeah. Keep it going for Jamal Russell. Come on, y'all. Keep it going for Jamal Russell. Jelani want me to get his drink because he got drink on his mind. I appreciate you, but I'm going to forget it on purpose. I love you very much, baby. I appreciate you. Next comic coming to stage, very funny lady. Make some noise for Miss Bria Bado. Come on. Come on.
Oh, my God. It's actually Badu, but that is okay. Don't worry. I didn't run for vice president, so nobody's going to say my name properly. It's all right. I did learn that, though. Kamala Harris is the vice president, everybody. Isn't that cool? That's really cool. I think it's especially cool that, like, Black people were just like, we got a Black woman in the White House. And I was like, oh, y'all niggas don't know how White Houses work. That's not where the vice president goes. But okay, like close but no cigar, my nigga. But then again, like I was looking at the inauguration the other day, and Papa Joe's breathing heavy. So we might actually have a black woman in the White House in like 3 weeks, y'all. We getting like a $500 advance on these stimulus checks. I'm really excited. But no, everybody's talking about what happened this year already with the coup and everything. And I feel like I'm the only person that was not upset about what happened, because all these people came to the city, they were fucking shit up, and like at first it seemed really cool, but then the sun went down and the real MPD came out. The whole 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. crew, my niggas that I serve coffee to on a regular basis, I fuck with them niggas because they was buzzing people's heads wide open. They did not care. They were fucking those races up. It was beautiful. It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And I was like, cool, my tax dollars at work. This is what all lives matter means for real. Like anybody can get that ass whooping. So I was really happy to see that. And then like the next day when they all tried to go home and they were all on no-fly lists, and you seen a bunch of racist white men crying at Reagan National, I can't believe this. I was like, this is the new American anthem. Oh, say, can I see this? And it was like right around the time for Martin Luther King Day and shit. I was like, this is the real dream that he had. I have a dream that even white niggas can get that ass whooping. But yeah, I think that's a great way to start off 2021. We are about to be a year into this pandemic. I can believe it, but like, let's feign like we can't believe it. Can you believe it? Oh, no. So I just feel like at this point, are we just treating this as a country, this whole pandemic, like a final boss in a video game that we just can't win, you know? Because like New Zealand officially announced that they were COVID free. And we still have people like trying to be anti-maskers and come to the Target talking about something, I can't breathe. And then they wake up the next day and they really can't breathe and they don't see the correlation. And I was like, okay, cool. That's how we dealing. But that's caused everybody to be in the house even longer. So because of that, I've just been watching anything shit that I never would have ever watched. I recently came across this show called Bridgerton, which is like Gossip Girl with way more sex. Netflix was like, you're going to pay $17.99. It's going to be worth it. They're fucking like crazy in this show. I've never seen so much dick slinging on a Netflix series in my life. But it's weird because the main characters have like a lot of sex, but the main character, like female one, she's like 19. She's like what, one of 8 kids and doesn't know how sex works for some reason, which doesn't make any sense to me that you didn't ever hear anything. It's not like they had like that great of walls back then, but okay. So she's like fucking this dude and he told her that he can't have children. But it's not that he can't have children. He just like refuses to. So he keeps like pulling out of her every single time they have sex. And like, I don't mind, cool, like pull out. But like it's like he's coming everywhere. Like this man catapulted out of this woman's vagina to come on the floor. They have sex everywhere but a bed. He's coming on the stairs. He's coming in the yard. And as a service industry worker, the only thing that I could focus on was who has to clean that up? Like, for real. Like somebody has to come and clean this nigga's stains off of the ground and then get ready for dinner. And I just feel like that's really rude, personally. Like, could we get a dish to put on the nightstand maybe to like collect it? You know, maybe like a thimble or something just to like make the cleanup a little bit easier. And like that really hit home for me because like I said, I'm a service industry worker. I'm a drug dealer, very low level drug dealer. You would call me a barista. And I found out just exactly where I stood on the totem pole of drug dealers during this pandemic because people still come to my job and they get mad at me for insisting that they wear a mask. But I saw an actual crackhead buy actual crack with proper PPE. And I was like, that's fucking disrespectful. Like, even they can respect that they need somebody to get crack from. And so they want to protect their dealer. And so if you all will just sign my petition after this for baristas to have guns, I think that this might alleviate the situation. Not a lot of time left up here. I'm going to tell you guys a true story that happened to me this morning. I sharted in the shower, which was a sign that I really needed to get my shit together. All right, y'all. Thank you so much.
Make some noise for Bria Badu. Badu. Don't get it fucked up. Next comic. Make some noise for yourselves for being here. We got 2 comics left. Please clap it up for yourselves for being a wonderful audience. All you people in internet land and all you people here. Next comic coming to the stage, very funny man. Make some noise for Phil Valdez.
What's up? Name's Phil Valdez. I'm Cuban American. What's up, everyone? You guys see? I saw an article the other day, a couple days ago, said Germany is having a big issue with quarantine and masks, keeping people indoors. So they've created detention facilities. Think about this: detention camps. Can we all agree that Germany is one of those countries that shouldn't even have summer camps? It's crazy. But I really enjoy this. This is my first time here. I just want to know one thing. If I bomb in front of the laugh track, will it have an asterisk next to my name like Barry Bonds' home run record? Anyway. Shit. Life is nuts, right? Life is nuts. Freaking COVID. There's these new strains, right? There's these strains, all of a sudden everyone's freaking out. I know they affect people differently. Like for women, it gives them equal pay. And for men, white men get this urge to scale federal buildings. But anyway, it's a little crazy. No, but on a serious note, like the COVID is real. I had an aunt who just like got out of a coma, and she was on a ventilator and all that stuff. So it is real. I know before this whole COVID thing started, I'm a gambler. So I put life insurance on all the elderly people in my family, 65 or over. So when she was kind of like fucked up, half of us were praying for her, and the other half were like, fuck, let's go. It's $1 million policy. We're Cuban. We're crazy. We're kind of like Jamaicans, but with white privilege. You know? It sucks getting fucking old, though. I will say it sucks getting old. I'm 50, and I didn't take care of my teeth, and they're all fucked up. And I won't fix them because they're like a sprinkler system, and my pussy eating game is fire as fuck. You know, it is. It is. Shit. But I know. Let me see what else. Cause let me give you some good jokes. I just wrote those earlier in the fucking Uber. No bullshit. Oh my god. No, but anyway, I am a little older, and I got a divorce, and when my son turned 18 a month ago in December, the day after I got the divorce, and I'm not 100% salty. Some good times. It was 20 years, but I am a little salty because I just learned and I trained myself to urinate sitting down. So I wouldn't like make a mess for all those years and hear the complaining. So now I'm trying to like go back to standing up like a man, and my aim's all fucked up. And I get, every time I stay in a hotel room, I get those handicap bathrooms, so the drain is in the middle of anyway. But it is crazy. And as I'm older, what sucks too is porn. Porn sucks for me now because I was around from the beginning of it, like in magazines and stuff like that. And I remember once I was 15 and I went to a flea market, and this guy was selling these porn magazines, and I told him, "Oh damn, my stepdad is opening up an adult film bookstore." And he was like, "Oh yeah." And I was like, "How much for all those magazines?" And so he sold them all to me, and inside I'm thinking, this guy fed my shit. But really, he was just trying to sell those fucking magazines. It was a flea market. Crazy. But I'm going to get close to getting out of here. Just want to leave you guys with one note. I did when I was dating my kids, they told me you're not going to be lonely and depressed. And they downloaded the apps for me. And they gave me the rundown. They told me Tinder's for hooking up, Bumble's for relationships, and Grindr's for hugs. So I wasn't, like I said, I'm Cuban American. I just moved up here. So I met with a bunch of dudes. They bought me this scarf. Don't ask how hard I worked for this motherfucker. We have a lot of things in common. We're cool. They're vegan. I'm vegetarian. They love to suck dick. I'm vegetarian. They like to play hide the salami. I'm still vegetarian. But anyway, my name is Phil Valdez. Thank you very much.
Yeah, keep it going for Phil Valdez. You know, pauses, the way you pause is very important in comedy, I realize. Because Phil at one point said, when I was dating my kids, I think you wanted to pause between dating and my kids. So you needed like a semicolon is what you used, like a comma. You needed more like a semicolon. I feel you. You just need to pause. You need to just pause in between words. I was dating. My kids told me, you know, they was giving you advice. You wasn't dating your kids, right? That's not what you was trying to say. You didn't date your kids. Not this year. You did not date your kids. That's not the fact that happened to you. That's not that, right? We love you, Phil. Make some noise for Phil Valdez. Last comment coming to the stage, your headliner. He travels all around the country to make folks laugh. Please make some noise for the very funny Von Michael.
Y'all nasty, yo. Ain't none of y'all use some wipes. All y'all just came up here use the same mic. Y'all nasty. One of y'all got COVID. Yo, COVID is in here, yo. It's a lot of people with no mask on. Like, I feel unsafe. I was about to walk out of here. Like, if I ain't committed to this, I was about to be gone, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm trying not to be passive aggressive with this mask shit, but it's like you be seeing some people not wearing masks. You be like, yo, what the fuck, yo? Like, what are you supposed to say to somebody no mask? Like, can you speak up to them? Like, can you say something? Is that rude? I don't know, man. And then people be getting attitude and they got on no mask and they be coughing. Don't that shit be pissing you off? First of all, it's tough trying to date during this pandemic because, like, who trying to have sex with a face mask on? Like that. Like, I can't even bring a girl back to my apartment because I ain't got a thermometer to check her temperature. Like, this is I'm good, man. Kevin, I hope you're doing all right. It looks good in here, man. I lifted. I got weed for sale. That's the only reason I came here is to get the weed and sell it. Like, I came here to profit. Like, yeah. So whoever looking for weed for sale, I got it. Kevin, this your girlfriend? You Kevin's boyfriend? Girlfriend? Girl, you tired of comedy yet?
No, it's good.
He's good enough. Whoa. All right, I ain't about to get in that. There's some mess going on right there. All right, y'all. What you say? You watch him a lot? Oh, okay. I see you, Kevin. All right. You watch you a lot. Oh, that's a dope shirt. You got all Drake albums on there. I'm supposed to tell jokes, ain't I? All right, I got you. Look, man, I know we going through shit, yo, for real. Everybody going through shit, man. Look, I say practice gratitude, man. That's the only way you can get through this. Be thankful for what you got. I know everybody pissed off. We missing money, but be thankful for what you got. I practice gratitude every day. Like this morning, I was like, thank you, Lord. I'm so thankful for this dial-up internet I got. Like, do you understand, Lord? Like, because of you, Lord, I can't watch my porn. I don't have a porn addiction because the Lord gave me dial-up internet, y'all. Like, I got buffering. Like, that's what I got right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, Phil, where you going? You ain't got no bitches. You ain't got no bitches. You ain't got no... Phil be fucking them lunch ladies. Phil. Oh man. You gotta be thankful, man. I'm trying to become a better person. You know what I'm saying? I used to hold grudges, be petty, hold grudges, but I got a bad memory, so I gotta document my grudges. You know what I'm saying? They be like, Vaughn, why you mad? I be like, hold on, let me pull out this floppy disk real quick. Like, I'll let you know. I was petty as hell, yo. For real. Look at you delayed with that laugh. I said the punchline 5 seconds ago. I be petty as hell, man. You ever want to seek revenge? I'm trying to become for real. I'm trying to be better, man. I got mad. This girl, she had done me. I was mad, yo. I got petty. I would stalk her Instagram just to see if she failed. Like I would be like, "Ooh, you only got 3 likes." Yeah, I was petty, yo. I was like, yo, I'm trying. I try to go to therapy, yo. I go to therapy. Therapy expensive as hell. You know. First of all, my therapist, she fine as hell. She look good, yo. Like I'm trying to sleep with her. Like, you know what I'm saying? She been there talking about, let's talk about your trauma. I'm like, nah, let's talk about us. Like, I'm bitch. She was like, what you got to offer me? I'm like, this air bed right here. That's what I got to offer you. She fine, man. I was trying to find me a therapist. It's tough because therapy is expensive. I was like on these day naps like Bumble and Tinder and just trying to match with any woman who occupation said therapist. You know what I'm saying? We get on a date, they be like, what you want to talk about? My daddy issues. Like that's what I want to talk about. A therapist, man. I had stopped going to therapy a long time ago because like my therapist, he had stuttered, you know, and like I ain't picking on people that stutter. I was just mad that he was charging me by the hour, you know. I'm like, bro, you need to write this shit down or something. Shit, I used to be homeless, y'all. Homeless, you know, sleeping in a hostel, you know, for real, sleeping in a hostel, man. 3-bedroom apartment, 20 roommates, you know. People stealing my food. I had to turn vegan, yo, because ain't nobody gonna steal your Brussels sprouts. For real. 20 people in there. I was afraid people was gonna steal my shit, man. That was my biggest fear, people stealing my stuff. Like anything that I consider valuable, I would take that with me to work. I'd be at my job with a drawer. I fucked up that punchline. Hold on. I'd be at my job with a dresser. We got kicked out, yo. The lady, she stopped paying rent. 3-bedroom apartment. We had 20 people come out of 3-bedroom apartment at one time. She talking about this an eviction. I'm like, nah, this a fire drill. A hostel, man. A hostel. I remember I was in there. I was sad as hell. I got dumped. I had a girlfriend. I was crying. That's when I learned living in a hostel. You got to prioritize what you grieving about, yo. Yeah, because this one dude, me and this one dude sharing a room. He crying, I'm crying. I'm like, bro, why you crying? He was like, man, I'm crying because we 2 grown men sharing a bunk bed. I said, damn. I was like, I need to get my shit together, yo. I'm crying about vagina. He crying because we sharing IKEA furniture. Like this. That's what I learned, man. I learned that you can't look for things in other people that you lack when it come to dating, yo. For real, you can't look for things in other people that you lack. Like all last year, I only dated women with furniture. Like, it's like, oh, you got a pull-out couch? Oh, I love you. I'm ready to risk it all. All right, man. What y'all about to go do? Shit. Go home and look at Facebook on your phone. That's what we about to do. I'm glad to see y'all. I was about to get out the house, man. We got couples in the back. They ready to go home and play footsie and shit. So yeah, Dixie. All right. Anyways, I got weed for sale. I'll be on the corner. Peace.
Yeah, keep it going for Vaughn, Michael, and each and every comic you saw tonight. This is Lifted Laughs. We do this every 2 weeks here at the Lifted Shop DC. Make sure to check out liftedshopdc.com for all your cannabis needs. Again, that's liftedshopdc.com. Thank you all so much for coming. I'll see you next time. I'm Kevin Murray. Have a wonderful evening. Bye.
Everybody ni hao. That's Chinese for hello.
I would normally avoid this sort of man, but on this night, we were connected because Obama became the first nigga president. So I looked at him, he looked at me, we locked eyes. I don't know him, but I walked straight to him and I embraced him. Real nigga hug.
You don't want to have a coke baby that comes out and rips his own umbilical cord and starts crying and crying about plans it has for the future. Then at 4 o'clock in the morning, this baby is freestyle crying, and none of it rhymes. Baby want to rap about selling bricks. You ain't never seen no brick, baby.
They was up here deep throwing this mic, honey.
I like these pandemic shows because the audience is finally as depressed as the comedians are. Welcome. Just kidding. We still have sex.
but no kissing and only from behind. We take the pandemic really seriously.
Recently, I went out with a guy who felt the need to tell me that he could suck his own dick. I was extremely relieved.
So if you need reefers, if you need edibles, reefers. I only use old school terms for weed. Grass. If you need grass, Mike, that's what you smoke. You smoke grass. I can tell.